Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here on a Wednesday, and it is a big day in history, big day for birthdays, big day because it's the last day that they'll be practicing at the U.S. Open at Oakmont. The U.S. Open Golf Championship will be contested just outside of Pittsburgh in Oakmont at the Oakmont Country Club, and it is a big event. I had the privilege to cover a couple of times. Both men's and women's at Oakmont. It is one of the most unbelievably amazing courses, hardest courses. It's just for a U.S. Open, it has everything you want. And for the Ohio Valley golf fan, it is right in the backyard, so to speak. And a lot of people going up to see the U.S. Open this week. All of the big names are there, including our very own Jeff Exline. Chief meteorologist Jeff Exline is. We should call Jeff. Let's call Jeff. Hold on. Well, now while we're doing that, let's we have to get ready for Valley Converting. Have to thank them for all that they do for us. Can't thank them enough for everything that they do. If you have paper products, you want to make sure that you take them to the Gem City, T-Town, Toronto, Ohio, where Valley Converting will convert them.
Every piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
It's about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
recycle for your future.
All right, so we are back, and let's give Jeff a call. He went to the practice round with his son, and I don't mean to bother him, but he's got all day. He's out in the sun. He's enjoying the golf. So he said he probably spent most of his time in the merchandise tent. So let's see what Jeff has to say. See if we can get him on the phone.
Yeah. Hey, Bill.
Jeff, how's the practice round going?
It's going. We're trying to figure a way around.
All right.
In the sun.
So now, just so you don't cuss or anything, we're on the 9-minute Phill-Up, and we started to talk. I said it's a big day, and it's the last day for practice rounds before the tournament starts. And they said, wait a minute, we have our intrepid reporter Jeff Exline on the course. He's out there having some fun. So did you guys? You were talking about going up to the practice range and then walking around. So what have you seen? Have you seen any big time golfers?
Declan, have we seen any big time golfers?
Not really.
Phil, we're searching. Scotty Scheffler is supposed to be teeing off here at 11:30.
Okay.
And then it's Phil Mickelson.
Phil's pretty big time.
Yeah, he's pretty. We haven't really seen the big time guys yet, but we've been just wandering. It's a little muddy here.
Yeah. Yep. It gets that grass gets torn up where the fans walk. It gets a little mucky. But did you go over to the practice range?
Yeah, practice range. That's what we're trying to find one of those. See, we made a mistake. We went into the merchandise store coming in, and I'm like, well, we'll get it on the way out.
Yeah.
And we saw the flags. Well, now we're seeing everyone has the flag and a Sharpie and they get autographs.
Yep,
so
there you go.
Now we got to go back and get a flag.
Yep, absolutely.
I think there's another store right around the corner here.
Oh, there's a store there's a store every 10 feet. You guys will be good.
Yeah.
So wait, now for the people, now a serious question. For the people that are going to the tournament up at Oakmont, the Oakmont Country Club, U.S. Open, and you'll be able to see it all on WTOV9 starting Friday, 1 in the afternoon, second, third, fourth round coverage, final round. But if you're going up there, they suggest getting the shuttles and all of those things. What was it like getting into Oakmont today? What was your plan and how did you do it?
Well, today was practice round, so I imagine over the weekend it's going to be a lot, busier. But it was very smooth. We drove to the red shuttles, and that's in Heartwood Acres. The blue shuttles are in Monroeville, but we decided to go to Heartwood Acres. And very smooth process. You just park, and get right on a bus, and it's not even I'm thinking like a school bus, but it's a nice bus. It's a touring bus.
Oh, all right.
So. Yeah, it was nice, and they have it. I mean, you get on the turnpike in a different way and everything just for the buses. I mean, they have everything laid out perfectly. So real smooth process. I was actually really surprised how smooth it was.
So really, if you want to make it easy on yourself, take the shuttle. Don't try and drive up and get close.
Some of the people that live close to the course, they're selling parking for like $50-$100.
Yeah. Well,
but the shuttle's free, so yeah.
Free is good. Free is good. There's
Exactly.
enough expensive stuff at the tournament that when you go into the merchandise tent, sticker shock.
I had one of those straw hats on them. I'm thinking to get one. I'm not sure if I could pull it off though.
You can pull anything off. You're a chief meteorologist. If you're a chief meteorologist, you can pull anything off.
I tell you, we've I ran into several people here from the Ohio Valley too. They were asking who's doing the weather today. So
there you go.
There's a lot of representation here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The backyard of the Ohio Valley is Oakmont this weekend, so a lot of people are going to be up there. So there may be some people getting directions from you. Just kind of sum it up. What's going on? What are you guys planning to do the rest of the day? Because I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I appreciate you letting me bother you.
No problem. We're staying. What hole are we on, Declan? We're number 10 right now.
Okay, that's a good spot. That's a good spot.
Yeah, we're watching in the middle of the fairway here, and a couple guys. It's just amazing. Like I watch these golfers and just how they're able to. I'd be on the other hole somewhere if I was hitting these balls. They're keeping on the fairway. The rough is crazy. You see the videos of the rough, but when you look at it in person, some of this rough is ridiculous.
And the rough, as tough as it is, those greens are diabolical. They are the false fronts and then the brakes on them and everything else. Whoever putts the best this week, and that's for most tournaments, but it really is. If you can get on in regulation and manage to, two putt, man, you're going to have a big week. So,
the one thing that really, I should know this, but I guess I've never been to a golf tournament, but like the tee boxes are the most pristine tee boxes I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely. Yeah, they don't miss a trick.
You're used to cigar butts and teas and everything on the ground and a half-eaten hot dog. I mean, this was beautiful.
That's just because when you cook up a storm, people want to make you feel welcome. You have that half-eaten hot dog. All right, well, hey, Jeff, thank you very much. Declan, take care of your dad. Make sure he doesn't get in trouble with anybody.
Say hi on that 9-minute Phill-Up. Hi.
Hey, Declan, how's it going? You enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool event. It's a pretty neat event. So enjoy it. I'll let you guys go and just have a great time. And hopefully you get some good autographs if you get that flag and you want to do that. So you guys have a great day. All right.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. Thanks, Jeff. All right, everybody. That's Jeff Exline, chief meteorologist up at Oakmont for the U.S. Open. And as I mentioned, the U.S. Open, it'll be on WTOV9 starting. We'll have coverage today starting at noon on the midday show. Then we'll have coverage throughout the evening, 5, 6, 10, 11. We'll have coverage of the U.S. Open. Jack Hillgrove and Dylan Cleland are currently on the course, much like Jeff is, getting interviews and interesting tidbits that they'll be able to share with us today at noon and then later on in the day as well. So we'll have that coverage. And then the first round coverage begins. And then on WTOV9, second round, third round. So that's Friday and Saturday and Sunday. It all starts at 1:00 in the afternoon. And it is an amazing event. It is most people think it's just the toughest course in the world. And I was told, and I believe it, I truly believe it. I was told that it is basically the backup course for any U.S. Open, because if something went wrong with another course, if they had some, disaster at that course, they said literally all they have to do is grow the rough up, for a week, and it would be enough to be a major test. And then the greens are so tough, they really don't have to do anything to prep the course. It is that, you see some courses, well, we're going to grow the rough to this, we're going to cut it down to this, and we're going to speed up the greens, and we'll dry them out, or whatever the case may be. Oakmont, here you go. Here's some rough. Those are the greens. have at it, and it just takes golfers apart, the best golfers in the world apart. And it is so exciting when it comes down to it. And you want to see good golf, you want to see birdies, you want to see some big holes, you want to see, I think if you get a couple guys under par at 2 or 3 under par, they've got a really good shot to win the tournament. And that's basically what they're looking to do. The USGA, they want to make it where it is a even par type of event. They want, par is good, and they want to have that test. So it should be a great weekend. You can watch it all on WTOV9 over the course of the weekend. Some days to talk about, making life a beautiful day. So you do what you can to make your world beautiful in terms of, I don't know, plant some plants, have some fun, do some art hanging on the wall. National German Chocolate Cake Day. It really, for me, chocolate, it's good, whether it's German, Austrian, American, whatever. You get some chocolate cake with a glass of milk. Let's go. That makes your day a beautiful day. And it's National Corn on the Cob Day. I don't know if you corn on the cob eaters out there, but corn on the cob, that's a summertime regular. That's a staple in summertime. You have some corn on the cob, some butter, good stuff. You can't beat it. Birthdays today, and these are some big names on the birthday list. We have Vince Lombardi, Hall of Famer, Green Bay Packers head coach, Washington Redskins at the time head coach, Hall of Famer from Green Bay and Washington. 1913 to 1970, a lot of people thought greatest coach ever. And then Bill Belichick started winning championships and everything. But the thing is, Lombardi's name is on the trophy, the Super Bowl trophy. Gene Wilder, funny man. Gene Wilder, the actor, 1933 to 2016. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He was Willy Wonka, of course. Blazing Saddles, absolutely hysterical movie. And Stir Crazy with Richard Pryor. He's starting out with Richard Pryor. Those are just 3 of the things he did. Just a tremendous actor, comedic actor. Joe Montana, the comeback kid, Notre Dame. Ringgold High School is here when they retired his number. They brought him back to Ringgold, and I remember driving out to Ringgold thinking, how far is this place away from Pittsburgh? It's out there a little bit, but he went to Ringgold High School. He was there for the event. They retired his number. Then, of course, he went on to Notre Dame and had tremendous success at Notre Dame, and then on to San Francisco and Kansas City, where he was a Hall of Famer and at the time considered the greatest quarterback to ever play. Then Tom Brady passed his numbers. But for some people, they still think Joe Montana may be the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Did you like Game of Thrones? If you liked Game of Thrones, one of your favorite characters was probably played by Peter Dinklage. He was Tyrion Lannister, and he was a tremendous character on the show. He was born in 1969, Joe Montana 1956. 1956 for Joe Montana, Dinklage 1969, and of course he's the hot author in Elf with Will Ferrell, and he gets in the fight with Will Ferrell, beats Will Ferrell up. So Peter Dinklage there. So a number of regular names that you hear and you recognize right away. But this might be the biggest part of the day. 1776 on this date. June 11th, 1776, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Roger Sherman, and Robert R. Livingston are appointed to the Committee of 5 to draft the Declaration of Independence. So that's the group of 5, but really Thomas Jefferson did much of the work on that. John Adams and Benjamin Franklin. You never hear about Roger Sherman. You don't hear about Robert R. Livingston either. But the big 3, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin, 1776, appointed to the Committee of 5 to draft the Declaration of Independence. So in terms of the country's history, big day. Because they were going to draft that independence. Big day at Oakmont today. Final practice round before the U.S. Open begins. Jeff Exline checking in with us. Well, he didn't really check in with us. We called him. He's there with his son Declan, having some fun, trying to get some autographs, see some big time golfers. And then, of course, if you're looking for a dinner, how about this? I'm just trying to help you out. If you're looking for a dinner idea tonight. You get yourself maybe a burger, some hot dogs. Keep it simple. Burger dogs, if you like those. Then, boil up some corn on the cob. So you get a burger, some corn on the dog, or corn on the cob, corn on the dog. You get the corn on the cob, maybe a burger or a hot dog or both, whatever you want to do. Keep it simple, make it simple. And then you get a little chocolate cake. Now, if you want to be specific to German chocolate cake, you're on your own on that. I'm not sure where you get that. You got to go to the bakery, maybe the grocery store. Maybe they have something cooked up there. But if not, just make yourself a little piece of chocolate cake or just pick up some chocolate cake somewhere. So there you go. You get 2 national days covered. And if you look at your plate later with that hamburger, hot dog, corn on the cob, and then a little side dish of the dessert of chocolate cake, you're making your life a beautiful day. You can look at it all and just go, mm-mm. Or if you're in the Ohio Valley, pretty nice day around the Ohio Valley, just go for a walk outside, look at the sun, look at the birds. Seen a lot of cardinals lately. Beautiful, beautiful cardinals. So, just enjoy the day. Have a great day today, everybody. And just if you like golf, enjoy the U.S. Open. If you like to go for a walk, if you like corn on the cob, chocolate cake, enjoy it all. It's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. And remember our 2 rules. Have fun and always try your best. Can't thank you enough for joining us. Can't thank Valley Converting enough for all that they do for the 9-Minute Phill-Up. Greatly appreciate it. Again, greatly appreciate Jeff Exline taking some time from Oakmont, the site of this year's 125th U.S. Open. You'll be able to catch all of the action on WTOV9. We have coverage for you today starting at midday on the Midday Show. We'll have coverage throughout the evening on all of our newscasts and social media. And then the first round will take place. And then if you want to see live action, second, third, and final round action, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it all starts at 1 o'clock on WTOV9, NBC's coverage. And believe me, when you go to a golf tournament, as nice as it is to be there, go to the practice round, because what happens is you don't see as much as you do when you're at home watching on TV. Now, it's special to be there. Absolutely not taking anything away from the live environment. But for golf, I've been to golf tournaments to cover them. If it were me, I'd go to the practice round, enjoy seeing everybody, get a feel for the atmosphere, and then I watch it from home because that's the best seat in the house. But if you want to go and have some fun, it's always some fun to be at a big event like that. It is pretty special to be at a big event. So Jeff Exline and his son, hopefully they have a tremendous day at Oakmont. Remember, as I said, 2 rules: have fun and always try your best. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow.